Being in the IMAX 70mm Film Club is a pretty prestigious honor, one that's only been awarded to about 15 movies, 2 of which have not come out yet. And just so we're clear, these are movies that are shot on 65mm 15 perf film and are then projected on 15 perf 70mm film. So if it's shot on digital or it was distributed digitally, it doesn't count. Starting at the very beginning, The Dark Knight, the one that kicked it all off. Christopher Nolan came in screaming at his incredible look at Gotham City, and it was glorious. I loved it. Next up in 2009 was Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, and it barely makes it onto this list because the sequence is so short, but nevertheless, it makes the list. In 2011, we got Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, and the entire Burj Khalifa sequence was shot on IMAX film, and it is stunning. Then in 2012, we got the concluding chapter of the Dark Knight trilogy, The Dark Knight Rises, which at that point I think had the most IMAX film photography, over 65 minutes. Then the following year in 2013 we got Star Trek Into Darkness, but not in the full 1:4:3:1 aspect ratio. They cropped it to 1:6:6:1. The same year we got The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. I had no idea that it was shot not only in IMAX but also on film itself. I have seen clips of the moment when Katniss goes up into the arena and how the frame expands. The sequence looks incredible from the clips that I've seen, and it's time to re-release this one too. And then of course in 2014, Interstellar. Oh my goodness. One of the best IMAX 70mm experiences of my life. Going into that black hole for the first time literally feels like Space Mountain. The following Christmas in December 2015, we got Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's really just the Millennium Falcon chase sequence, and it looks really good. Then in March 2016, we got Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Zack Snyder used quite a bit of IMAX photography for this movie, and I think he used it really effectively. And then in 2017, we got Christopher Nolan's next film, Dunkirk. This was a pretty decent change-up for Christopher Nolan because he went to just shooting exclusively on 65mm. Dunkirk is an incredible film, and all the photography in that movie is beautiful. 3 years later during COVID, we got Tenet, and I never got a chance to see this movie on IMAX 70mm until last year. I still think it's a really fun experience on the big screen, and I think I understood the movie maybe 5% more. And in 2023, guess who? Christopher Nolan is back again with Oppenheimer. Not only do we get IMAX sequences in color, but for the first time, also in black and white. And then this year, Ryan Coogler blessed us with Sinners. It is by far one of my top movies of the year. I love it. I think it looks beautiful. I think it's beautifully acted. And last but not least, we have to mention 2 movies coming out. One, of course, is the next Christopher Nolan joint, The Odyssey, being shot entirely with IMAX film cameras, which is absolutely insane. And then we've got Dune Part 3, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do on IMAX film. And if anything, I hope movies like Sinners, Odyssey influence filmmakers to use large format photography way more. And I also hope that distributors and exhibitors realize we need more film projectors. We need more access to this stuff. But I'd love to hear from you. Of all these movies, which ones have you seen, and which one to you was the most thrilling IMAX 70mm experience?